Yeah, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the webinar. The first thing to do is I need to continue from technical analysis. Last week we tried to start setting up our platform, because platform need to be set up before we can do anything, before we can use technical analysis. Last week, this is how our screen looked. This is what we decided to set up to make our screen look clean and readable. Please, if anyone is online, please, if you are not hearing my voice, please just let me know. If you don't see my screen but you are hearing my voice, please let me know. So outside that, let's continue. Today we are going to I'm going to show us how we are going to use we are going to attach what we call indicators or software that we want to use to analyze the market on our platform. So the first thing is, when our screen looks like this, we come to this symbol, we click on it, and it's a navigator symbol. We click on it. This navigator symbol will always show us like this. Here is account. If you are running a demo account or we are running a live account. If you are running a demo account, we see this woman head of green. If we are running a live account, we see woman head of gold. Then we have indicator, we have expert advisor, and we have script. The difference between the three of them is indicator. We normally use it to monitor market movement, price movement. We have different type of them, and we can't finish all of them, but I will just mention few, maybe one or two that paraventure I'm going to be using later on when we start trading fully. So if we click this plus sign, it's going to show us all the indicator. Some indicator came naturally with the software, trading software. Some are not from the trading software. There could be some indicator you bought in the market or that somebody gave you as a friend. Like all this ADX is a custom indicator. The indicator that came with a platform is different from custom indicator. Custom indicator are indicator that is not, it doesn't come with the trading platform. Is either you pay someone to code it for you, or a friend gave it to you, then you installed on a platform for you to use. We call those one custom indicator. Then let's go up, let's go back up. Then expert advisor. Expert advisor is a software that we normally use to trade forex, but most of the expert advisor are called robots because we use them to automate our trading. The difference between indicator and expert advisor is that indicator is just something that is showing you, maybe drawing lines, following price. You follow price to wherever the price is going, showing you how you are going to apply your strategy. Meanwhile, expert advisor is a software that can trigger trade on its own on your behalf. So that's the difference between indicator and software. Indicator cannot place a trade on your behalf, but it can follow the price for you to make a decision, while expert advisor can place a trade on your behalf. And script. We normally script and indicator, they look almost the same thing, but sometimes they work more than indicator, in the sense that you can write a script that when you click on that script, it can close all your open trades, or when you click on that script, it can modify your trade. All this we are going to practicalize, and as we start trading business, we understand them better. So the first thing I want to do for us now is, how do we install indicator? So I'm going to explain how we install indicator for us in a moment, but before that, I'm going to copy some indicator out and use them in this training. 318. Okay, let me copy few in the indicator or software out, then I'm going to apply how to use them for us. Copy and go. I like doing everything practically, so you have to just be patient while I'm sorting out myself to give us appropriate thing we need to use. Let me put this there as well. Okay. For example, now, when we have already designed, we have already arranged or set up our screen, the next thing is to prepare some indicator for us to use, or some expert advisor. So the first thing is, you download whatever advisor you want to use, or whatever indicator you want to use. If you buy it online, you have to download it to a particular place on your computer where you can be able to figure it out. Then I want to install indicator first, which is something that I will install here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to come to File, open a data folder. When I open a data folder, we see something like this. Let me put it up because it's on my second screen. You see, we see something like this. And from here, we click this folder called MQL4. Then we can say we see indicator. Then what do? We're going to copy what indicator we want to use. Let me copy the one I put outside here. Cut. Then any indicator I want to use, I'll just click here, paste it here. You see, it's telling me, yeah, because the indicator is already here. I'm just using it as an example. Then I can say replace. Then what did he do? This is the indicator. He has put it here for me. So in this case, I've installed the indicator. Then what will I do? I close it. Then I come to indicator for option, right click on it and say refresh. Because if I don't refresh it, the indicator is newly installed is not going to show here. So it's as simple as that. And if you want to install expert advisor, we click on this expert advisor folder. We come to File, open data folder. It's going to show us like this. We click on MQL4. We come to expert advisor. These are the software already installed here. Then we go to where we put what do we call it? Any of our expert we want to use. Then copy it wherever it is on our desktop. Then come to this place and right click here and paste. You see, I've pasted this one as well. So, and after that, I close it. Then I come to expert advisor again, right click on it and I refresh. Then my expert advisor is going to show here. Now, having done that, what is the next thing to do? We want to start using all these tools to trade. So how can we do that? We can do that by, let me come here, and these are one of my indicators. Unfortunately, I don't even know which one that can go along with this account, because the indicator is compiled to work with each account, especially if it's a custom indicator that you bought from a developer. They will need to compile it based on your account. So let me try to put this now. For example, if I want to put indicator on this chart, I can click the indicator, right click on my keyboard and say attach. You see, attach to the chart. When I click attach to the chart, we say this. We can install like that, or we click on it, we drag it down, and we drag it to the chart. Any of the two is acceptable. Then we can see in this kind of indicator, we can see different parameters that the developer put in this software that can help us trade appropriately. You know, so that is why it's dangerous for you to just to just take indicator from a friend when you don't know how to use it, because all these can mess up your account if you don't know how to use it. These are one of my indicators that I program myself, so I know every detail of everything that is here. So during the time we want to start live trading, I'm going to explain all this, but today I'm explaining how you can install indicator and expert advisor. So now, having installed this, when you click OK, you see this is what the indicator does. You see it has installed. But what does this close all? I developed this indicator to close all my trade at once, because if I want to close my trade one by one, it may not be able to close in time. If some of us have been trading, you will see what we call server busy or server not connected. All these are tricks of the brokers. But if you are using software, you click on it, it closes everything at once. So nobody can rob you when you are trading. So that's why I developed this indicator, and that is what I've been using for all my trades. So that is how you are going to install indicator. Then I have another indicator and when you want to remove it, you right click on the chart, you come to indicator list, you see click on my ADX, and what do? You delete, and that's all. You see the indicator is gone. So that is how we install indicator on our chart and remove it. If I come here, there's another one here. This is a second version of that indicator that I showed now, but why did I put it here? Because it's calculating spread for us. This one calculates spread for us. Okay. So I think it's not the right one, but it's fine. So we have seen how to install indicator that way. Now, if we want to install expert advisor, we are going to do the same thing by clicking the expert advisor we want to use. Then I'm looking for the one. Okay, let me try this. We drag it to the chart like this and drop it. You see, it's gonna pop up everything. Then you come to about to read about the software. This is one of my indicators. This is what I use to trade. Then you come to common and you accept. You say allow live trading, because if you don't activate allow live trading, it will not trade in the market. So you need to understand this. That's why when you buy a software, the owner of the software needs to explain how the software works. But if you collect a software from a friend, it may mess up your account. So having done this, I'll go to input. Input will tell us there are a lot of parameters here that we need to understand how to set. But today's class, I'm not going to talk about that. When we want to use all this software, I'm going to tell us why we are using it and how is it working. So you can see first order type, which is buy. When you double click on this, you can click sell. We see first lot size, edging distance, when you want the software to start trading and when you want the software to stop trading in the market, and so on and so forth. When you click OK, you see the software comes here and hang here. So it will start monitoring the chart and monitor the market based on the parameter we set. And this is how we install the indicator. This is how we install the expert advisor. And when we finish install expert advisor, we can see that for you to know that if this expert advisor will work or not, you must look at this small image here. If the image is frowning, that means you have not properly set it up. But if the image is smiling, that means you have properly set it up. Then the image shows that the software is waiting to take action according to instruction you gave to the software. Having said this, if you look at this one now, it's not smiling. So this is the problem. Auto trading is off. If I click it on, you see what it did? It started smiling. That means it's ready to take action in the market, start trading if the condition I put into it is reached. How do I know? How do I put the condition? I can still come here again. These are the conditions I gave to the software. I told the software to start trading 12 midnight and stop 12 midnight on every day. And as far as South African time is concerned, we are around 9:49. So definitely the software will not trade until the time I instructed it to trade. So this is how we install software in our platform. This is how we install indicator. This is how we install expert advisor. The difference between expert advisor, I've said it. Expert advisor and indicator, the difference is that indicator will just be on the chart and it will be showing you some drawing. I'm going to show us few indicators pattern. Why expert advisor can trade if your account without you sitting with a computer. That's the difference. Now all this one I install, we call them custom indicator. That means we customize it ourselves. Now let's try to add few indicator to the chart. Some the few one that I know that is very easy that most traders use, I'm going to ask them now. You see, when we see insert on the menu bar, when you click on insert, you see indicator, then you come, we have accelerator, oscillator, and a lot of them, like I said. But I normally use trend indicator, which is moving average. You see, if I click moving average came with the software, so it's not custom. We can develop a customized one, but this one I'm using is not custom. I put this one to be color white, and I put it to be linear weighted. We have simple, we have exponential, we have smooth. Let me put simple, and 50 period. We have level. All this you have to learn when you want to use them. And I want this indicator to show on all time frame. Last week I spoke about time frame. These are the time frame: 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. So if I click OK, you see the indicator is going to show on our chart. You understand? For some of us that we know how to use indicator, moving average, we normally trade moving average crossing. Then that means we can cross 20 moving average over 50 moving average. You see what I did? Then I come here for me to differentiate between them. I can give 20 period moving average yellow, and when I place it, you see, it will show like this. That means if price cross themselves, I'm going to sell. If price cross my moving average up, I need to buy. And many people trade like this, which is still okay if you know how to trade with moving average. And by the time you don't need this indicator anymore, what do? You right click on the anywhere on the chart, click indicator list and click them and say delete, and you delete all of them. Then when you click close, all the indicators are deleted. We have a lot of indicators that we normally use to trade. By the time I pull this, I can come to parabolic SAR. When I click on it, this is how parabolic SAR look. Parabolic SAR indicator. Some people learn how to use it and they use it to trade. So we have a lot of, and I can remove them by right clicking here, come to here and click delete. We have a lot of these indicators, so you cannot learn all of them. You can see if I click custom, see a lot of custom indicator are here that we can use. Some came with the computer and with the platform, and some we have to buy them or install them ourselves. So having knowing this, you can only study maximum of 3 to 5 indicator to use, because we don't want our screen to be complicated with a lot of indicator. So the more complex your screen looks, the more confused you will be as a trader. So having knowing this, these are the tools we are going to use when we start trading. We have discussed about fundamental analysis, where I spoke about forex news, and we've discussed technical analysis part 1. Today we are discussing technical analysis part 2. Actually, what I'm doing now is I break the technical aspect into pieces because of our time. So we have done part 1 of it, which we lay our bed by doing what? By preparing our trading settings platform to look clear, because, for example, if I open another chart now, you see this is how it's going to look like. But because I've prepared this, it look like this. You can see that this one is not clearer, while this one is clearer. That's the purpose of the part 1 of the webinar. Today we are now learning how to put indicator or expert advisor on our chart. I'm going to end the class like this today until next weekend, where we're going to continue. I'm going to put the topic of what we're going to discuss on the group and the time on the group. The video, for those who cannot join us, I'm going to upload the video and upload the link, put the link in the group. Bye bye. I wish every one of us a wonderful week ahead of us. Good night.